2 examples of how I could have put emotional labor onto a stranger and why I chose the latter. Hey, excuse me, my car's over there. I forgot my wallet today. Any chance you have cash? I have Venmo. Any chance you could trade? Hey, excuse me, the two of you. I see you're talking. Any chance you could help me out of a jam? I know you just got off the train like I did. I'm about to go to a gas station. I realize I don't have my wallet. I have Venmo on me. Is there any chance one of you has cash? Here are the 2 main features that I see pertinent to this situation. So first off, this did in fact just happen to me under 15 minutes ago. While I was on the train about to get back to my parked car, I remembered I didn't have my wallet with me and I needed some cash to put gas in my car to get home. The reason option 1 puts more emotional load on the person that I'm going to be talking to is 1, because they're right next to their car, they're in a small area, and it's likely very clear that I'm going to be talking to that one person, almost as if they're a victim. I might only have a couple options available to me for people to ask, and I've heard a handful of stories where there have been bad interactions like this with men to women. I'm curious if this is universal or just my experience of hearing a couple of these stories. The other option, which is the one that I did, was right after getting off the train, I looked for someone that looked like they might have cash on them. Yes, I stereotyped, look for someone a little bit older. And in fact, what I did was I saw 2 people that were talking, older man and a younger woman, and I approached them together. First, I have better chances if I ask 2 people, one of them will be able to help. And secondly, it's an uncomfortable situation talking to a stranger like that sometimes. So by talking to both of them at the same time, they don't feel like they're a direct victim of my question, sort of. If one of them has social anxiety, they can sort of hand that off to the other person. Being approached by a stranger with another person that you know is much more comfortable, I think, than one individually. It ended up being the girl in the case that she was the one that helped me out. One thing I noticed as she said yes was she made eye contact with the friend to say, yeah, I feel comfortable in this situation. We're in the middle of a parking lot. There are a couple other people around. Note, I am 6'5", so I know some people can find me intimidating. Some of those intimidation factors are taken out by being in an open space like that. I hope this was a good example of emotional load and how we can be making the world a better place when we're about to impose something that might be slightly unpleasant for someone else.